Amelia, that was an amazing, amazing testimony.
Yeah.
And I can actually identify with you. I can identify with what you are saying because, I've received double, triple, quadri, 100, whatever, fold blessings, through these amazing products as well as the business.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the products, I first came to know about them through social media. I can say the power of association.
Yeah.
There is power in association. Some of the things that I need are with Sister Wumi. Some of the things that Sister Wumi needs are with me. So through the power of association on Facebook, I saw this lady in 2018, promoting the products and talking about how important these nutritional supplements are and how they've helped her. But because on social media, it's not everything that you can trust. I really, really didn't get so much moved by that until a friend actually came to me one-to-one. And it was because, I was sharing about the challenges that I was going through in my health at that particular time. And she came and told me, she says, you know what your body needs is just more nutrients. And whatever you're going through, you're going to see a great improvement. So from 2009, I suffered from fibroids. And for 9 years, I was suffering from the effects of that. I was anemic for 9 years. From 2009, in fact, I can say 10 years because it's 2019 when I started on these products. And because I had fibroids and I suffered a massive bleed, I became anemic. And I couldn't recover from that anemia. For 9 years, I was anemic. And I'm a very busy person. I work in a heart unit, like I said earlier on. And we are dealing with people who are having heart attacks and so on and so forth. It's a busy unit. We work on core. Sometimes we can work the whole day, work the whole night. And you can imagine how tired I was. I was chronically tired and anemic until, this friend came on. And because, when I was anemic and tired, it just makes you a bit inefficient in what you're doing. You cannot come home after a long day and try and cook a healthy meal and do this and that. You begin to compromise because you're tired. But I thank God through the power of association. In end of 2018, this friend of mine came actually and introduced me to these amazing products. And I was very skeptical initially because I'd never used anything other than the multivitamins that I buy from the normal drugstore. And I was like, what are these products about? Where are they from? How come I've not heard about them all this time? So she started talking to me about them. She sent me some links for me to go on and look. And I went on a research rampage about these products, who makes them, what they contain, and so on and so forth. And after a lot of research, I think it took me about maybe 2 months or so, I was just researching on them until in January 2019, I finally said, wow, I think I've got enough information about these products. Let me try them on. And the other question was also, I was thinking, it's easier for me to just buy fruits and vegetables and eat them. I was looking at my wage and thinking, I cannot afford buying food at home and then going to buy other nutritional supplements. But then when I looked at what these products contain, 30 types of fruits and vegetables, and the fact that they contain all the vitamins that I need, vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin E, and other minerals that I need, I was like, wow, let me give it a try and see. And that is how I got the products in January 2019. I'm nearly 2 years taking these products, and my experience has been amazing. The first thing that I experienced was the energy. The exhaustion that I was feeling suddenly disappeared. I was able to go to work and work the whole day and come back home and still have energy to cook a proper meal for myself and for my family. I was able to do exercise, which I was failing before, because after just doing work at work, in fact, I had to go part-time. I had to cut my hours because I was that exhausted. I had to cut my hours. But from being that exhausted person, suddenly my energy levels just surged. And that was just like after a week of taking the products. The effect was so quick as far as energy is concerned. I started feeling energetic. I could clean my house, do this and that on my day off, things that I didn't normally do. On my day off, I normally liked having a lay-in just to recover from my exhaustion. But I had the energy. I could climb the stairs instead of using the lift. I started exercising at home, and my weight, which through the 9 years that after the fibroids, I actually started gaining weight because the exhaustion made me inactive. I could only lay in bed on my day off, and I couldn't exercise because I was just too tired. I started exercising. I started doing some press videos, you know, which some of you have seen me doing on Facebook, because I'm just full of energy. Then on top of that, my blood sugars had been going up, and I was diagnosed with diabetes type 2 end of 2018, and that was my last straw. That was my last straw, and I said I have to do something about my health. You know, but when these products came in, you know, it was just amazing. In spite of me having started, like, making an effort in having a healthy diet, you know, exercising, because my GP told me you have to lose weight. Even though I was not big, you know, big per se, in the African sense, I wasn't big per se, but I was told that my BMI was high, so I had to lose my weight. And it was not easy for me to exercise because of the exhaustion. But when this product came in and my body started having these, nutrients that I needed, suddenly it's like my body just revitalized, and I was able to exercise, and my weight started coming down. My blood sugar started normalizing because my body now was just having all the nutrients that I needed. It was just amazing. I went to my GP for a review. They found that my blood sugars had come down, my weight was coming down, and they were just so happy for me. And I had to continue doing this lifestyle. They told me this diabetes type 2 can be reversed with a healthy diet, exercise, and just a change of lifestyle. So I had to change a lot of things. The way I cook had to change. I stopped using too much oil in my cooking, roasting rather than frying. Started drinking lots of water as well, deliberately drinking lots of water as well. And it's just been amazing. I feel so good at the moment. My weight has come down, as you can see, even though maybe you may not have seen me before, but I'm now a size 12, size 14, from being nearly a size 18, you know, and my energy levels are just up there. So, you know, I've seen amazing results from this product. Yeah. You know, my blood pressure was also hypertensive on medication, you know, which was difficult to control, but now my blood pressure has been controlled. My cholesterol levels were also high. They've been controlled, and I'm not giving medical claims here. But what I've come to discover is that, you know, when your body is having enough nutrients in it, it just begins to rebuild itself. That's true. Sort of like recover from a lot of things. You may not receive complete healing, but your symptoms will be abated because your body is having all the nutrients, and your body parts, the inside of you, just begins to work more in sync, you know, other than having that confusion in your body that is causing your blood sugar to go up or your cholesterol to go up, and so on and so forth. So yeah, Sister Wumi, it's the products, I would recommend them to anybody, you know, with 100% confidence. I would recommend them, and I know we all react differently, but every human being needs the nutrients. On that one, we are all the same. We all need the nutrients, enough nutrients, and normally we don't manage to take in enough of the nutrients that we need. But these products have got the variety that we need, the nutrients just in the right proportions that our body needs, and they're able to bridge the gap for us. So I'm just feeling fantastic, and I just hope as many people as possible all over the world get on these products. It can save your life.
That's it.
These products can actually save your life.
That's it. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you. That was great. Thank you so much. It can save life because we are not saying it's savior. God is our savior. But what we can tell you is there are some things, there are some conditions, there are sometimes you don't even pay attention to some things that we go through, something that happen in our system, in our body. We don't pay attention to them. And some of those things could be deadly. You know, if you sometimes, you know, too much when you keep reading about things, you see a lot of little things that we think is nothing, can kill. But when you are giving your body what your body needs, it will function to its full capacity. There is no two ways about it. When your body is lacking nutrients, the homeostasis will be altered. The organ, they won't function well because they need some nutrients to function well. And when they're lacking, it's just like driving your car without petrol. If your car is using petrol, you are driving without petrol. It will knock one day. It will knock. There's no two ways about it. Or you are driving without engine oil. You know, it will knock one day. That's the same thing with the nutrient that our body needs. Thank you so much, sis, for sharing that with us. Now, we can't say it enough. Our products are amazing. They will change your life. And you combine it with healthy lifestyle change. They are not medication. They are not treatment or cure for anything. But because it's giving the body what the body needs. And the plan, I mean, it encourages you to eat healthy, to be active, to drink more water, to even eat more fruits and vegetables. So for the fact that our products are made of fruits and vegetables, that doesn't mean that